All right, so we just got a release date for ANANTA, and I gotta say, I couldn't be happier. I have been looking forward to this game since it was first announced back when it was still called Project Mugen, and now that we finally got an official date, I'm starting to get a little worried. There are too many games for me to play, and ANANTA has just made it worse. Let's be real. We aren't starving for games these days, and we especially aren't starving for gacha games. Seems like every year more of these games are coming out, all looking to capitalize on my time. And while ANANTA is not a gacha, it's definitely gacha adjacent. It's going to occupy that space. It's a free-to-play live service game that will demand my time and attention. This means that I now have to decide if I'm going to squeeze this game into my already stuffed list of daily grind or make the ultimate sacrifice. And no, this is not about whether ANANTA is going to kill Neverness to Everness or not, even though I'm sure we're going to be seeing those videos made for the next 5 months ad nauseum, because click farming is a thing and no two games of a similar nature should ever occupy the same space, I guess. Look, it's getting harder and harder to find good games that are not trying to capture all of my time. Games aren't valued on whether we play it and enjoy it. Now they seem to be valued only on how long they can keep us hooked into them and coming back for more. I am definitely one of those gamers that when I look for a new game, the first question that I ask is, how long am I going to be able to play this game? What is the replay value on this game? Like, am I going to get my satisfaction and then some? Or is this a one and done game? And if it's a one and done game, then I start looking at, okay, well, how much is this going to cost me? And is this going to be worth the amount of money that I'm going to pay? That sort of thing. But I think there's a difference between a game that respects your time and a game that forces you to lock into a daily grind. Now, I keep saying over and over again that I'm not a gacha gaming channel, and I think in principle, that's where I stand, though in practice, I've mostly been streaming Arknights, Infield, and Neverness to Everness, with some other games, here and there. I've already put Wuwa and Zenless Zone Zero on hibernation, because Infield and NTE have just eaten up so much of my attention. And now come January, I'm going to be facing the difficult choice of possibly placing one of them in a holding pattern of just dailies. Now, I've been looking forward to ANANTA since it was first announced. I am going to play it, but I've also got almost 400 hours invested in Arknights Infield and over 200 hours in NTE. And this is why every new game that requires a daily set amount of my time isn't doing me any favors, because it's just highlighting the issue. I just started playing Dragon Sword Awakening, but the beautiful thing about it is that it isn't a live service game and it doesn't demand my daily attention. I can walk away from it for days at a time, a month at a time, and then pick it back up. And there's no fear of missing out. It means I can take it slow and I can go at my own pace. ANANTA is probably not going to be like that. It's a gacha game without a gacha. And that means it's going to rely on other ways to make its money, which probably means it's going to have a store, and that probably means it's going to have some level of FOMO, which means that if I don't want to visit the store, I'm probably going to have to visit the game and play it every day. Typical live service tactics in some way or another. It's just probably inevitable. Look, I don't have all the answers. At the end of the day, I'm just a weird dude that plays video games and live streams with a Catgirl Vtuber model. I'd love to be able to have all the time in the world to play every game that comes out, but the simple fact is my time is finite. And while I really hope that ANANTA is going to be everything that I want it to be and then some, I do not look forward to the mess of juggling another live service game. But I want to put this over to you guys. How many games do you play daily? You know, how many gacha games specifically can you handle at one time? And will you be dropping any of them for ANANTA? Like, where does ANANTA sit in your space? Where does it sit in your library of games? Is it going to be moved to the top? Are other games going to be moved to the bottom? Or are some of them just going to be trimmed out altogether? Is ANANTA going to be that game that rules all other games? I don't know. For me, I really can't say. I guess I'm going to have to wait and see what it's like when I first play it. It could be one of those games that literally just revolutionizes everything. I drop Arkanites, I drop NTE, I drop every game I've played, and I only become an ANANTA channel. And, you know, I guess there could be worse things that could happen, but I don't see it going that direction. I see more than anything me struggling to try to keep up with as many games as I can, and then not being able to keep up with as many games as I've got. So I guess come back in February and see how crazy I am from all of the struggle. But nevertheless, guys, let's head to the comments and let's get some conversation going. While you're down there, do me a favor, hit the like button, consider subbing. It definitely helps the algorithm remember that I'm alive. And also be sure to go check out my live streams if you want to chill and relax while I play games with a Catgirl Vtuber model. Yeah, it's absolutely as cringe as it sounds, and you're gonna love it. Guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to do a little bit of a rambling thing because I was thinking about ANANTA, I was thinking about the future of my gaming library, and I just thought I would put this out there for you guys to maybe weigh in on. So anyway, have a great day, everyone. Keep being awesome, and I'll see you all in the next video.